Maul Shadowlord is so important to Star Wars right now, and today I'm talking about it and how it's the closest thing to George Lucas's vision for the sequel trilogy. I talked about it on the live stream yesterday, but this new Star Wars Maul TV show that's basically the closest thing we'll ever get to two epic stories George Lucas planned but never made. We're going to be breaking it all down here right now. Welcome back to The Nightmare. I'm the Lore Knight, your host, galactic storyteller, artist, and seeker of the lore. Alongside me is SQR3 as always. So the show's called Maul Shadowlord, and from what we've seen in the trailer, it's all about Darth Maul during the Empire's reign, trying to claw his way back as a crime lord. He's on this wild new planet called Janix. It's like Gotham mixed with Metropolis, but all Star Wars. Built in a massive crater where the Empire doesn't even bother showing up. There's lawlessness everywhere, gangsters running the show, and it's like a crime noir planet. It's really cool. Maul's training a new apprentice, this red or maybe pink-skinned Twi'lek named Devon Izara. She's a former Jedi who survived Order 66, and now he's schooling her in the Sith code. The animation looks awesome. I watched the lightsaber fights back like 30 times by now. Like, it's insane. It's still got that Clone Wars feel, but it's kind of like it's very new. It's like a gritty Dark Times adventure with Maul building what becomes Crimson Dawn. You know, that syndicate from Solo, a Star Wars story, before it all crumbles in Rebels. But here's the real meat. This isn't just some random spin-off. It's straight from channeling two canceled George Lucas projects that fans have been dreaming about forever. First up, Star Wars Underworld. Lucas announced this back in 2005, right? It was going to be a live-action series diving into the galaxy's underbelly, like the lower levels of Coruscant, where all the shady deals go down. Scripts were written over 50 episodes worth, but it got shelved because it was too pricey for TV at the time. Maul Shadowlord feels like its spiritual successor, you know? Swapping Coruscant for Janix, but keeping that crime lord grit, the gangster wars, and that artistic flair Lucas wanted. It's like, finally, we're getting a taste of what could have been. And that second one, oh man. Lucas's original plan for the sequel trilogy. Yeah, before Disney took over, George had these ideas where Maul survives everything and becomes this post-Empire crime boss, like a galactic godfather. And just a side note in there for everyone that's upset that Maul's alive still, that never watched the Clone Wars, it was George Lucas's idea. It's got nothing to do with Disney. In Paul Duncan's Star Wars Archives book, it's all laid out. Maul is the big villain, defeated by Luke and Leia. He was gonna have an apprentice inspired by Darth Talon from the Legends comics. Talon's this fierce red-skinned Twi'lek Sith assassin, tattoos everywhere. Sound familiar? Devon Izara is basically that vibe. A nod to Talon, but canon-friendly. Lucas even brought Maul back from the dead in the Clone Wars after killing him off in Phantom Menace. He realized Maul had way more potential, and he's just a cool bad guy that he was probably like, yeah, shouldn't have killed him off. But Maul's lore is gold. He starts as Palpatine's apprentice, gets cut in half by Obi-Wan, survives on pure hatred, builds the Shadow Collective with Mandalorians and crime syndicates during the Clone Wars. Then, post-Republic, he's scheming in the shadows, popping up in Rebels to mess with Ezra, and even duel Obi-Wan one last time. Crimson Dawn, that's his baby. Led by Kira and Solo, and now Shadowlord fills those gaps, showing how he rebuilds after losing it all. Verily, it's a saga of vengeance and power. But why is this blowing up just now in 2026? Fans are hungry for villain-led stories, man. We've had heroes galore, Mando, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, but a full-on Sith protagonist? Under Lucasfilm's new bosses like Dave Filoni, they're honoring George's legacy without straight-up copying. It slots right into canon, with Order 66 survivors and Sith rituals. Could this lead to more? Yeah, maybe even revive the Underworld ideas in live action someday. Look, if you like the history of Star Wars and the lore behind it, this is like Lucas's ghost whispering through the Force, giving us what we missed. So what do you think? Is Maul Shadowlord gonna be awesome or what? Hit that like button if you're hyped, subscribe for more deep dives, and drop a comment. Which canceled Lucas project do you wish got made? Let's talk in the comments, and I will see you next time.